Today na the 21st day of March 2023. We dey now for talk small about wetin a lot of we don't see on social media. For say, the Judiciary of Sierra Leone don't say only one day we get case for answer to na court against the state, and then give the names them, then for come and report on the 1st of April. And when they come, make them non left, then travel document behind. Well, when someone see this, hey, Fisher, then are the judge, the High Court judge. And this he don't do. High Court Judge Justice Adrian Fisher don't order all accused person in the matter when at the state against the Saidu Nalo, the state versus Saidu Nalo, Adikali F. Suma, for the Vamfoba Bayo, Samura Kamara, Kande F.S. Kamara, and Jules Sanders Davis for return on the 1st of April 2023, and then for when they return, then for return with all then travel document, we then go hand over to the master and register of the High Court. This nine come up from Judiciary Sierra Leone. So people then begin say Judiciary Sierra Leone police because Judiciary Sierra Leone, Justice Adrian Fisher, because he see say Dr. Samura Kamara don't go America. But if you follow what be happen the last time where Dr. Samura be take the stand when the case be come up, where all man begin for choose waiting and they choose them, give the option. All man begin for choose. But something be happen that day. Na court. And I go can't play the clip, even though it go noisy, but I go want for make you pay attention small. Because waiting do that particular day, March 17th, na be the day where the judge being say they all go get team for talk for return back. So from the last week they go na court, by right the 17th of March, therefore don't meet back na court. Today the 21. The 17th of March. The 20th. Na Judiciary Sierra Leone. Pula press release. And Justice Adrian Fisher been talk see. He say the next sitting what then go do, then go get the announcement. Then go get her. We all they learn from one another. Yeah? What thing you believe? I know they take them from you. But they try for make you understand from the last sitting to today. Who they talk so? Waiting in a grown. Yeah? Okay. Let's just bring first the court sitting that day. Where Justice Adrian Fisher been the close. Let's bring them first. You go need for pay attention small. I want to do the audio and do a little bit of explanation, but let's just give you the video. Let we able to understand that Didi. I want to make you listen. The date where Justice Adrian Fisher talk and what he be talk about say then he even able make the court sitting in New York. Justice Adrian Fisher be supposed to go New York. Judiciary Sierra Leone no can tell we if he been go. They no ever can tell we if he been go. But we know say he been absent. Okay. Let's watch, yeah? Let's watch first. Now so it be happen that did na court watch.
Whether this court can be constituted in the US. The court can be constituted anywhere. Even the local, the court is going to the local. Like I say, I stand to be corrected. My understanding is the jurisdiction of this court ordinarily is limited to the geographical. No. Indeed, my lord, only in instances where, for example, offences are alleged to have been committed within the embassy or the... No.
Now you see that he had no business bringing us here. He's admitting that. He's fully aware that he had no business bringing us here.
No. Hold on. Just a minute. Mr. Maxibo. I'm saying Mr. Maxibo. All right, look. Yes, ma'am. You would recall, yes, not long ago, yes, that a British judge came here and conducted a trial here. Right? Quite recently.
Well, yes, the trial was conducted here.
But so likewise, this court can move to New York and conduct a trial in New York. It is still the court of Sierra Leone sitting in New York. The court can sit anywhere. As long as I am there, I call counsel, the court can sit.
It's within the precincts of the Chancery.
That's right. And in fact, the Chancery building is Sierra Leone.
That's the distinction I was making.
We're
giving some international law lectures.
Don't wind them off. You want to wind them off. You see, this is what you do.
That's why there is a possibility too, Mr. Matsibo, there is a possibility too to prepare Dr. Ali Kaba for a recall at the Chancery building.
Certainly, when witnesses are upset, it's open. Anybody that wants to change tack can file an application and then I will rule on it. It's as simple as that. Alright? So I think all matters are settled. Please, gentlemen, Mr. Deval, if there's going to be any changes, let me know in advance. So other than that, Mr. Fofana, in fact, both of you, if you should be ready to take the first accuse on the 17th.
Lord, we will prepare for that.
Thank you very much. Mr. Campbell.
Proceedings today, and we look forward to seeing you on the 17th.
I thought you would say you look forward to seeing me in New York.
Yeah, I'll be in New York with you, my Lord. And then I'm sure I'll take Mr. Matsibo for a drink.
Oh, certainly. I'm sure he's looking forward to that too.
On Fifth Avenue, my Lord.
Gentlemen, the notices will come out as to the day of convening in New York, but it'll be between that period of time. But don't worry, you've been given advance notice, so you know that it's around the corner. And you see, your little friend Nico Wilson has been very excited about this trip.
Mr. Cabo is now going to New York.
All right. May I just extend thanks to all counsel that filed the new case submissions. As you can see, without your assistance, maybe I'll still be writing this because it's huge. So I'm grateful to all of you for the assistance given in filing the case submissions, which obviously mentioned the relevant authorities, so it made it easier slightly to get it done quickly. So similarly, we'll be looking to do the same thing when it comes to closing addresses. Right? So please bear that in mind. Alright? So we'll adjourn in the first instance to the 17th of March, and then we shall all see in New York.
We dey adjourn till we see on the 17th of March. We all go see na New York. Maybe you be Mr. Party. Waiting to be the date. Not to 17th of March. If you remember fine, then we don't suppose for don't go and return back na saloon on the 8th of March. Then for don't go New York, they return back. As I been stated earlier, for say, Judiciary Sierra Leone not tell with me. I don't know if them been go. I don't know if the Honorable Judge self be don't go New York. But to the last time, this night let me tell we. For say by the 17th of March, they all for done back in a saloon and they talk this case. What do so? Or you know you get that part day. Eh? So now, and they tell we say, that day, by which you listen so, the Honorable Justice Fisher say, yes, they go circulate and go make them know. Maybe they do them undercover. Because me no see. When they for go New York. They do them undercover. Me I not see. I don't know if they be go as team. So now I make this go where Dr. Samura go. People and they think so. Now for that case then I go for. Now the chance rebuilding. Where the ACC judge, they try for say, if that city there in Tino to New York, then they do the Adrian Fisher say, they able to do and there. As long as in the day, they able to sit on there. And if they do themselves inside the Chansky building, then they like saloon. Like saloon, so they able to do and there. Eh? Then don't go as a team because now be the plan that one day. For let they all go watch together. Eh? They don't go there as a team. They don't watch. Eh? Because me, I believe say if them don't go as a team. Definitely, Judiciary is alone for don't tell me. Or for don't see pictures. Eh? But what's in Judiciary they say now? He said them for return on the 1st of April. So if them for return, now they all did so. Now just because Dr. Samura is a high profile, now I make we know say in self did. For saying that the trip this way then go. But according to say, they only call all the name to return on the 1st April and then for hand over all the travel documents to the master and registrar. When say return, Naya, they not tell you for return to court, for return to Sierra Leone. Judiciary just say for return. Return from where? Eh? Who said them for return from? Because you have to go somewhere for return. No? Eh? Some imams say, according to Usman Thibault, the Chansky site, na part of Dr. Samura and visit to the US. Okay. But we'll come, listen, waiting see the Tunisian say, where they ask him if that visit did a part of Dandy. You know, great talk. Now in one go, or the other one they have saved they by the trip. Now they all go. The justice FDD. You go say these are all missing link. Before, Judiciary Sierra Leone can write. But now, then they scramble for giving things them na Twitter. And then they come to the word to the talk day. Eh? Because sometimes they be right and for be able to explain to we if they been go or they not been go. Because according to that last sitting day, by the 8th, 9th for the return come back saloon. And by the 17th, that if they go according to what them be talking, by the 17th, we for don't see them back in a court. But did that happen? Now Judiciary they say, then for return by the 1st. Me they ask again, return from where? And when they return, then for go hand over then travel documents. Eh? Okay. Well, now we listen. Waiting the APC want we for know about Dr. Samura in visit na the US. To Radio Democracy. Let we listen.
Publicity Secretary for the All People's Congress, CDI Tunis, on the phone. Good morning, Mr. Tunis, and welcome again to the program. Good morning, Salon.
Good morning. Thank you very much again.
All right. On Friday, we see Usai Unapati being issue out a press release. They inform the general public say Una 2023 flag bearer, when Dr. Samura Kamara, they left the shores of Sierra Leone for going to the United States of America. Firstly, start for explain, let the public get a clear understanding the purpose of this worker.
Well, on we side, Dr. Samura Kamara go to United States, mainly for we own side for meet, which we membership and we supporters them on that side.
You listen, I they talking we own side and at the APC side. For we own side, listen.
And also get the opportunity for clearly engage them on in vision for Sierra Leone, especially Sierra Leoneans where they live at the diaspora, and how themselves go able to contribute to nation building under in government, and how they go also able for help for ensure say they bring goodwill to this nation, and for clearly state to them the APC vision for the entire country, regardless of region, religion, tribe, so it go mainly for ensure say a meet with membership. Now that make we constantly, inform the public of every move way they make. As soon as they see the videos, they welcome them heavily.
Okay, all and first. Election time don't come. Political party then sabi we at the diaspora. So the diasporans right now, the anger, they wait for letting come. Yes. Look this current administration. Look them the diasporans, they look them back. Now tell like this, then they wait. Where the politicians then they can't drag. I don't care how you talk them. And the drag then they can't drag. Yes. And we there for pump. Then after that, what's with the diasporans thinking gain? Look where let me say Dr. Samura win just now. Most people always see they pass up and down na social media, they talk. Then give them position. Will they deliver? Eh? You say waiting, then go deliver. Tatsuyawa. Yes. Now then, sabi we. You don't check lately how much for go salon? Huh? You don't check lately how much for clear motoka at the port? You know, say all the one and they boil down back. To the final one. But it's on the sabi you. And who say some man don't catch in 10 grand, some man don't catch in 15 in 10, in 5, all of them only own. They wait them now for let. I they talk with somebody today and I say, why not the doctor? No, I say no. That doctor someone I get for go. I safe. I ain't they go because we tin do. Some man I need one putter. I need the putter. See pa? Well, na me only so for help. He putter na yan back. Because let no say me na me self behind over gidipa. Me self me gya. So that send the way I say na Dr. Samura win, but I look then at tongue. And then first they buy tickets go. Begin pass down near that status day. Usabi boku man. By this administration we left we go. 30 days they not get portfolio you too. We see the number now. Fiddly. Well, one and the Sabi campaign right now. With the thank you to the president did right now. Now they did it because then they able to say, well, if the president win back, well now we don't turn this. But the problem now, they can't catch me. They say the problem now, most of them when they don't be done left we go. That way would they be supporter first campaign. They not able to support so again. And now they not begin to sit on place. So then self right and then they wondering. Say the other one there, you know, right now the president get for calm. The first lady back get for calm. So when they car, but you don't see some man they buy frame. You don't see where the first lady become at president buy frame, then they buy almost $1,000. If you say na for that thing, na for that and na me be buy that frame. May I suspect some man get for 30 frame goes alone. Just in case something the crowd be so boku, they not be able to pick say na him buy that frame $2,000. So they thought the frame goes alone. If na president be win back, say well, me na me be buy that frame. Look at for let them believe say na me buy the frame. And only buy the frame, I be donate back. Who's change the diaspora and don't go make na salon? Me not stop Dr. Samura in hustle we can do. I not stop in hustle. Politicians have to hustle. Politics not cheap. It's not cheap. They need the diasporans. But what do we have in return? What do we at the diaspora can able to don't say no, they don't try for we. What team they don't help we? Government past, government present, what team they don't help we? What team they don't help we? Because the last administration before this one, then they wait that a minute. But then they can to sim. And say according to the accordance with the inside we accorded constitution. Then they wait that a minute so they don't collect. And they say no. I say I'll get for doing and I say let just leak them to sim. That side they inside the constitution, let just go fenam. But now that has been amended. But no more to sim they go for president too. So when they amend that side, well, I can't watch. Can't watch when they don't amend that side. Now the bid down, I don't go up so. The bid, now I don't go up so. Now I make now they don't amend that to sim, but president to sim they go for her. They don't amend that. So that now they able come to we can't yeah. Tony said they don't give a pot for the diasporas. Yes, they give a pot. Also, so where they fly go now? Well, go the airport to because you know it. Where they fly go, you ever go na the new airport. Now they don't do for the diasporans thing. How much would they pay for go? How easy for low come out na the airport? Eh? How easy for low come out na the airport reach na tongue? With the help every administration, big time na salon. Big time with the help. You don't know that? Eh? Well, if you don't know, no. Because they didn't tell you the kind of money, who they send. And they acknowledge that. And sabi. Say, who sabi plan? That's programs. We know sabi plan today. And Bokuman. Where did they so? Now in selfishness he did it for. Let we look no more now. Look past, look present. Well, if we want to see how it don't they be, well, go so look future. But in Sierra Leone, I don't tell you see, I know well nobody in Osun. I know well nobody in Osun. Because the SLPPO, the APCO, the NGC, they become beaucoup the last time. Then get for NGC. They say NGC are like Chinese products. Whereby they work fine before it don't done. Then get for come back for campaign. No, they say NGC na the asthma party. NGC una dede. Hey, Papa God help we. Hey, salute. We'll get it in there. Okay, let's continue for listening to the publicity secretary. See the air tunis. Now 98. Let me the talk. Yes, now let's listen here.
JFK International Airport, John F. Kennedy International Airport, New York. The videos and the photos them they out.
Apart from the welcome where it gets from members of the APC party na the JFK airport, any plan there for let on a flag bearer go all maybe town hall meetings or other ways then for engage the Sierra Leonean community in the US?
Oh yes, we get such plans, and even beyond that, we also get some media engagements and we hope for do.
Then say hopefully, a person we no go see and just on a media you see, hopefully. So now the Voice of America, the CNN, and the big names the why you.
With some media houses then at the United States. So yes, then kind plan then they out, and then kind coordination then they go on now in the US as I speak. As soon as in schedule, then well sorted out, you go begin for see photos of them kind meetings then they.
So una get for wit. Tell una reach na America. Now una begin for planner. Me na so me see. According to Tunis, he say it dey on now. So then wait till they don't reach. Like the time they begin run out of the media houses then. Oh, una no be no so una bin get for go. Na impromptu go una go. And I don't see the problem. Now the problem don't begin see so. Because yeah. I feel say before Dr. Samura even the rich in America. Everything for don't laid out. Now don't buy tickets, now know when you get for goodie. 1 month, 2 months safe, now don't plan them because the station there they busy. But now for like can't we say the plants then they on they just they wait no more. When I go Fox News. Go Fox I think then get opening there. But I'll continue no more. But I get for act wisely. I get for do things beforehand. Beforehand, do not get for do things. Now no go wait till one don't reach now. Now the tell now one atta. Well now look what's in the bien. The first one for don't come back. Now they try for one atta. They meet their houses there. I hope say Dr. Samura compose. Because that one we know go deeper. We know the last term. No, not call name. Now continue.
Right. Quick clarification, Mr. Tunis. A lot of rumor don't they around Dr. Samura Kamara in Waka, especially in Goa and New York, say he get anything for do with court sittings?
Well, they're up to the judiciary for inform the public.
Bam. Where Khadija asks Tunis, and I call Uda in name be team up over Tunis. Now begin with Vian. Abort, balance that question, they balance. Now Tunis they make say, I say balance. No answer. And Tunis say, well, he left to the courts. Because he say he balance the question. Say that question then a trap. No answer, not trap. But listen what Tunis say.
But we want for focus on we political aspect. Khadija, one thing we not go do now for ensure say we fall na any trap or anything we this government might want for do or use.
Bam! yeah. He say that question no more they ask him. Say this waka wanna go waka. For say na concerning that case. What they don't tell Tunisia about run balance. I see that question there na trap. And then no one fall inside that trap there. Not so then go can't talk. He say let the judiciary talk. He say let them talk. Okay. Kpale ago kololi America go. You didn't dream land first. When you come to let's talk. Because right now you did dream. Let's continue.
For Hamburg we campaign.
Bam. See that trap for Hamburg the campaign. So that question there about imbalance.
We don't go through a lot with that one day. Anything we get for do with court matter involving anyone we would they avoid for make any comment on that.
Yeah. Anything we get for do with court matter. Ask them all, then they avoid. Avoid balance.
As a national publicity secretary of the party, the information we me they give the public now that we know say Dr. Samura Kamara the United States, they get for engage with membership and supporters them, and I go stick with that one day.
Engage with supporters, stick with that one day. Chance building, he left to Judiciary. Judiciary now pull waiting. Press release. And tell me on Twitter say, well, until see the Tunis don't say he left to it. Well, I'll tell the public now say, but they are the first. All the one they are the name the way don't call so. Hey, una come. Una they come, na not left on a travel document be no. Una go give the master and registrar. Okay.
Whatever the judiciary, if they say state otherwise, then we go also get the responsibility for follow up. But
if they state otherwise, then go get the responsibility for follow up. We mean to say, by the 1st of April, Dr. Samura Kamara go the free tongue back.
That's not the information we may go give.
Swaka where you say on a flag bearer go do na US for meet with supporter them and party members. Somebody go they wonder who significant it gets to winning elections.
The diaspora, very important.
Hey, bo feel big, bo. Diaspora. Hey, they say we're very important. Yeah. Yeah, they aspire. We are important too. Election don't come. We go see them, they come. Oh. Eh? If you vex a business, and because of you said don't keep corner aside, you dey able for let them go give you position. Now you make. Eh? I beg you, I push make a pass. We important, yes, sir.
Then get not only the membership,
Yeah,
they're huge in numbers, and they also get a lot of contribution when they make to the country.
Yeah. That's why I get beaucoup contribution when they make to salon. That is true. Of course. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. All right.
You know, in terms of remittances to family members, then
They send money for family members them. They send money. They send. You can check. Eh? You can check how much they send monthly. How much them 50, 20, 30, 100, 200, 300. I not say by project too. I not say by project. They already help people no more. They never tell you for school business where they say, hey, free quality, what's it they leak by you? Eh? They never count school business to you again. Yeah, you say, but I'm gonna get free quality education. What's in can tell you see? Okay. Let it go.
in terms of even their self-own vision, I mean, Usa within also as a country, the nosedive we would only see under this administration in every aspect. Now we responsibility for ensure say we get every Sierra Leonean on board for let we able for put ideas together for save this country, for remove this country for the bondage we don't see we self into.
So every Sierra Leonean for put ideas together for able for save Sierra Leone from the bondage which Sierra Leone they into right now. And that see the Tunis they say. Well, say Tunis, say a network there. Una go to pay attention to we no more. Yeah? We now we use for make una everything we they talk and the solution them who self can provide. But for now, we no say na drag una can drag. While I know the all man in hustle, a fenam, all kind way. Yeah? Okay. Moka I must say, by the way in the sittings, the judiciary don't cut down on Dr. Samura in visit. They don't already messed up in schedule. Because Dr. Samura be want for visit all the major states them for fundraising. Moka you didn't have our pledges now. Waiting them be saying, they not be say the 17th of March. They all for don't be back. Because by the 8th of March, if I don't do that trip for let them can see the Chansky building, return back. Then by the 17th, then go get a date. Okay. Abaskoma saying $400 in the send for monthly feeding. Nasa alone. Check that one day in Leone's Amos.
People they underestimate the amount of problems and how badly we don't go as a country under this administration. We don't be in government.
Who don't they underestimate so? Say the kind way we saloon they right now. Who don't they underestimate? I mean, they talked to a businessman yesterday. He did tell me in frustration about how he lost tens of thousands of dollars just from January 2022 to December 2022. Because the goods them when they buy, na dollar they pay. It say some na euro. By the time when you they buy, and a Leone they sell. By the time when you they buy, where the goods they come, the dollar don't go other side. You understand? The dollar don't go other side. So the price them not correct for them. Talk to business people. The one them where they deal with Forex. Then go tell you how $1,000 will be cost waiting 10 million. Not so. Now will it cost you 20 million. So you have to vendor 10 million back for can full up. Okay.
When we compare the gains we don't make and how much we don't lost then gains then we know say we get plenty work for do for make sure say we get we country back on track. Now that make we ensure say we do and collectively we not get for left anybody out of this.
APC said and they left nobody. May I adjust the turn up the volume for you in case you know you hear that part today. And saying they left nobody. All the man for come on board. The aspirant. I must you and jump kind side it. And a lot talking steps. How much step now? 1,000 step, 2,000, 20,000 steps now you want kind side it. Kushe.
Whether you Germany, you based in London, United States, anywhere in the world, and even in Sierra Leone, we go now every district for ensure say every Sierra Leonean collectively take responsibility. We all work together for redeem this country for this kind of bondage we will see ourselves they go into. If we continue for allow we for go at this rate we will go, it go reach a time people go begin for buy rest in this country over 1 million leones.
Stafulai. 1 million leones for yes. That's where we're going. We don't go more 600 to 650 now. I they would go so. Jasmine rice. Where I go salon the last time, I buy them since me load be the tea for cam. I buy jasmine rice in salon. It was 680,000 for bag. Yeah, right now it defend 800,000 because I had the most expensive rice in salon the jasmine. Right now it defend 800,000 for bag. So now in first get for each 1 million. I force. Alright. Abasco Masse, August 2022. $100 na be like 1,150,000. We know 1 year too. Because if you count that August 2022 to now. I said the businessman they tell me say at that time I think January na be 8,500 for $1. He say in space of 1 year he lost a lot of money. Okay.
We not want we people for continue for suffer, so we get for bring everybody on board for ensure say we save salon.
And say let's go plant rest. If we don't buy 1 million, let's go plant. Let's feed we safe. Also. Oda, me no want salary so you get stone. Ibrahim Kouma say right now the jasmine rest na makeni na 840,000. Omar Kaba say wetin make anybody go eat jasmine rice because e no healthy. Wetin salon they tell you? You don't forget that slogan. Now only salon they say what kills man make man fat. Taya. Bafula, but thank you for the stars. So say enough for buy rest 1 million. How? How? Agriculture. Okay. We want to say thanks to Radio Democracy because now through them make me you able for listen to that one day. Okay. Nayana Salon. Country will lack so much. And this thing are gone. The problem is, Sierra Leone need for improve na export business. The commodity market, is going to be booming in this decade. It don't begin. Sierra Leone is equipped with agriculture, and it get for be massive investment in that sector. You said already begin. Usai. Me na that part today na catch my attention. We said already begin. I think say for break things down, we don't do that now. Most of the thing they would eat, they bring and come inside. So even the local produce them go increase because then people and then that thing they then go for sell for able for buy the thing they would import. But the sooner, we begin sustain we self. But we nyam business, we belly business, it go help we. It go help we big time. Because the way it is right now, I'm afraid we all want for ride Okada. Jesus friend, what did you get for we, sir?
Yeah, thank you very much to Pule for giving me the platform. Thanks for talking me through. And thanks to the source for the information, Radio Democracy. And regarding this issue of Dr. Samura Kamara travel one at US, I believe it bring a lot of a source where misinformation come out. In other words, without they say there is an issue or a default or kind of a problem where the court get that communication area, waiting at them duty and waiting them before don't do. You know, it's the administrative matters and a court process, how they were able to make the public know and then they allow that communication when they try for create, then they leave a window. When at the window, then allow that gap, that vacuum, a vacuum in the communication. But see, then if we don't left this process, for don't know how they will communicate and looking at the interest of the public get and how the sequence of information would then go give. The reason why I want to take them from this side, because plenty of people in community social media will see here and there say, well, like now then the comments ask them the public secretary why Samura go. So it's like something was supposed for them they set now the table for say this now the purpose. So all the media are supposed for do now for follow up in other issues and how they go. But then creates the vacuum for the media and the judiciary, then creates the vacuum for the population, them and the public interest. And then they even create a vacuum for them very self, wherein they don't feel in the thing now, but they left the case for happen. Because during the process of the case will be no say it reach a stage where they may say it will be a logos witness and logos court. That now by what they means then will move a location. We na different side, we na the other side, we for go get the witness, we na all the defendants then for go get the information that they go. But from information we've been gathered, the date we don't pass because of finance and pass and visa and other things. Because we know there is an increased number. We give out being asked for some of the witness, then we then get for even bring the other side while then they come. And then they get back. Some of them will get for go from different parties. You get the prosecution sector, the prosecutor, even the judiciary. Then they try to establish the court. Then areas will get for go. But the point here is, then why have we don't plan for go? But because of the delays for other administrative arrangement, finance, so then come up to this last time what the date will then go. But going now, Then one thing we don't cause the delay, first of all, of justice. We don't do long sins. It cause now justice delay. They cause now kind of like justice where they create losses in terms of the government in revenue and within the taxpayer and people they need for do for other development areas. So that now been the thing we know say the bottleneck and the situation now want to for go now New York for go and check about this case here. We don't get different information, different witness before this case here, but it don't drag to reach this stage now. So they delay enough to get this information. So but as they try for see the administrative matters and the way the court they not establish that relation that way for communicate, we don't forget our meeting there between the prosecutor them, between the one that were the defendants, or now the defendant then we don't become as witness. But now the stage that one they all what they go so they won't become they actually defend them, but in the form of witness. But in this form of witness, and they go establish their case so that they witnessing will able to hold material. So when they come at the next stage of getting this witness case to go before, then we're able to sell in the work with them. But as I said, the area of the administration, because when you see the judicial, when they mean tweet after they see a public outroar being come say Dr. Samura na send the court send well not to go so because when he go he actually left us sick he go on a visit. But you the try for this again that person they get an opportunity for go use for go do a kind of double task for try for defend in case friend witness and also because if you don't get restrictions in traveling because of other reasons. And fundraising, okay, always see they come from the diaspora and that remittance, or the other one on a gift side, but all in a form of remittance, even what then they give, now gift and the one they pay direct to person, all the one in a remittance. But they say then they take that chance themselves for say, well, we say, look, take this opportunity. Because we did at the sea, we need something for move away from the sea, not drown. So while they try for get away to the shore, we make use of this chance, so they gather what you will need. But that's why they say, well, go do this time for go. But you talk again about time. The time there for do all this and raise up funds, time will be enough. But it's up to Uda and Uda they go with them. One of the advisory people that way so go with them in terms of witnessing, how they were able to look, say the period of witness, gather, and at the period again and the time when I were able to make una publicity and make una work out to una members them, he go do for them both things and succeed. You will succeed for get the finance, and then also you want for succeed for get the right witness. So when you can now you want to defend that defending side one day for the case, and then the one way for back you up. For you can continue with the political issue that we get for deal with. So you don't create that vacuum. They say now that one day the administrative the courts get for B. But it all comes down to the independence or you call them when the court kind of independence things they wouldn't they do because when they see look like the other. The other parts where they towards the court, but now in the feed the courts in terms of for the government then case, one of the prosecutor side, you say you get a little bit of a link, and then you see back not to the executive side, but the executive and then they wait for like will respond to some of the issues they have for finance. So you see we are link the day. But on the other side of decision making, now they know if not independent decision they come up for let them reach this stage for let the case go so, or not something where then they sit down then they decide without getting on duty, the prosecutor then they decide and they list between them and then when they list and they get the casework and that conduct of the casework, then the problem. The conduct of the casework, now this issue don't come. The conduct to them we don't conduct until reach this stage, they don't okay. But the conduct of the message in that area they can cause all this draw short, but it just creates a kind of a hitch, a small hitch inside the public dominion or the people them way actually dinner salon where they look up to them politician then and again the one that we know in a Sierra Leone and them we want to know about the country. So not the diaspora. But it all comes down to how always government get for the look into how this institution and get for the establish them. Because we know say na progress and the progress small or would then get for be in terms of presiding judge them who will know say sometimes not also just give the chief Justice Fisher, no more in day. So he only come now like when you talk of it's like you're giving an example now. Say let the Israelites then go. Then you because of the Pharaoh. Then anything way bad now, they call you say you know a Pharaohic person because you get out to for stop for go. So immediately you hear like the name now Fisher, you try to think of now, they think of the judiciary or the high court or whatever you call it now. That body they with the on the government side. So you always get these things and go they work out between government, people them, and then how then we're able to put things in together. But then just take the opportunity to outright at some point, you will say, well, because they try for limit what they say, they're not going for let them go above what's in the conduct of a case day, they're not going to go talk to well the man they go for go the case and so on. But because they may say the room been there where the judiciary not announce and to the public interest. So if you don't say this information is there clearly between the communication and then tell them everything what they will do, say, well, the public, you know, the tweets they don't for not even go far, for don't go say, well, then they go for go do their campaign and for go meet them people them. But if that information is to the public, so you go expect them for take the advantage they for say, you see, you don't go say they get right or not get right for say. But you know go get right again for toxic when at the case will they go for because some areas at the case work, then go try for protect themselves because then go turn around and say, well, now this one I don't do. But if then come back later as the judicial, he go tweet say he call the names of people them where he give the order and when he give the order then for come back upon travel. So he just say he go summarize them. If you're not first person when you see the tweet, you will understand because you will follow some tweets, but you will get for bring a gap again, even that last tweet. So it's all come down to how the administrative area of the judicial therefore they become that independence and even know establish that liaison committee wherein and they know how the prosecutor would then they come for bring case for accuse for the in behalf of the government. So at the case and go able for walk out, all man go able for no thing and right. Tell when it comes to public interest, then get for they get them and left them for function. But if they function, they did normal only to that side, they would normal as very Fisher owner that one day they say now in dinner the high court. Let they just be say the high court. Even though then with the call and ball, let them try. We know see there are numbers where they get sorted per ratio of case. We all and challenges them, but there is still a way where then will still they adjust some areas them where cases then go able for they go and would go able for getting you in your duty for carry on. Because all this now because of the social media is there and the social media don't become the fastest way where then we able to get the messages through. And then people then go always the link there now, they go see the screenshots, people then go work out time, they begin the pass with time, then go the show on social media because you allow that window for allow that man for go talk first and then you can now with the message later. So at that point, maybe see that is the error will be there. Then coming out to the era of remittance processing. You know, say even our remittance, they will not say when you look. I think Salone, they far actually among the first 10 or so sub-Sahara. But when you look at the statista they call them, when they check on the statistics of remittance and the way the remittance, then they process them and how then they go, and now just imagine over 53 billion US dollars, we just gonna sub-Sahara alone. Not will be all of Africa, and among them. According to the GDP ratio, when you look at the number in the GDP ratio, Gambia actually top, and then you get South Sudan, and then you get another country with Somalia. So that country they're able to get a higher remittance. But when you look at the remittance now, where they come now, you get a lot where the profit because even one day when they do the processing, they get then you side it, but they all get for you look say if these are coming through. And then when they read from them, when they get from them, now we get for put something in place for getting remittance there where then will benefit. But now we get for create the room, just like Ethiopia. And then say one of the countries, if they don't grab them for them, they don't grab again. And then among one of them in Kenya, they don't pass Kenya. Then in Kenya, they up in terms of that economic outlook what they do recently. So, but the point here is how they manage their remittance. They get some Ethiopians there. I don't know if like when they say Osusu, then get our obligations, then get for send money. I don't know how they call them, but I'm not able to go in detail while they talk to some of them. But the idea is that they get that money where they get apart from the one they send to a farm, but because of the trust and the link where they create time in the form of a business, where institutions they open and get business places they open more and more, apart from only that Eritrea area, when that's how they affect that boundary day. But apart from that, because of the development that when it boost the economy, industry that they open now. So this is what they get for the try for create. But you can only create people will only able to accept how we don't create when the trust day. You see, not only like when the time comes, you see them come for us or they need that support, they go and therefore they look to the value of it, and the value of it they come to what you create, this institution them or who's safeguarding, what you create for even them where they come in case they need something. But you see all the issues that they come, person go make a farm, how that lady land tenure system, how they go to farm, they farm in things them. So all those things they are not there in place where you go safeguard sin identity go for do. But coming down to waiting at the rice issue and the price there now, but only hope say all that they are willing to try to do, because now one of the things we then bring as an example is like the economy, right? Economic issue. The hope say no more government then when they come, then we're able for the see what's the solution. Because without the solution, I all the people in the ask how you go do them. You see, when how you go do another the main thing. You see, what you for do and when you for do them, and now who that and how for do them. And then the main thing for this year. Would have the court back in issue at the same thing. Would have for do how for do what for do and when for do. All man get your own duty. But when people know their duty and responsibility, then the one day when they put in their help, then we're able to feel safe. Because it's always help when they come. The other they give the help, then get to just a matter of see how they give. But how they safeguard the thing the way they put in place, now it will bring development, we will become useful. Because when that money they go, you see price of commodity they go up. Not just the government and the private people and the profits. You see, they bring privatization, but the one where they private, so they say money they go buy now, they bring that money, they take it out in the form of bonds. I mean, in the form of shares for go put on other business. Past now you go broke down, they can't get issues of bank worldwide now. So these are the things you get for look. When you allow that partnership, people then for kind inside, yes, they do, but most of them, they profit when they get them, they sell out and they go buy bonds, or they sell as bonds on their partners and they go put them for business. So you don't expect them for left hand in the country, so if they go out indirectly. So you not safeguard that entry of the remittance. So now that man when they increase the price of commodities, when they increase the price of petrol or any other thing in the country where they come outside, now they give the room. Or the one then the them company where they come for can't do the telecommunication. You see the increasement of data, then therefore go tell you that they buy this in dollar and they pay for this in dollar. You see, even the electricity, they talk all this. So, but the point here is how are they going to safeguard all these things, safeguarding the institutions there, safeguarding the one that own at this finance area where they get a remittance thing and then accept their own duty what they do. And they say we know their limits. So these are all the things, but when they get things in way, they work in the interest of the public, mostly now for the interest of the politicians. They're not the interest directly. You will say the interest there is either in the time for fight, so you will pull you down for what's enough. Then this they say, okay, well, I'm for stand. Then they say, well, come. So you get to see the balancing of how the executive, the judiciary, and then the other sector or the other body of the government. So these are all the things who and therefore they look. I said that court today. That most they don't go, but only say the information where they go, then we're able to make use of their own case because the judge actually, in terms of what he did, they just fear one say that their own way with them will build their own evidence and it will give them strength to the case. So another one day we want to hope say we end fine, let things will be done, who that will do them and when they will do them and how they will do them, let it go end fine. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, whose friend.
Yeah, welcome, yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm about to kick Kabari axe. Saying get 25 G's. Get 25 grand. You want poor for the campaign. Well, Tony the answer. Say that nigga again. Ministerial position. Welcome on board, Alpha. You get the platform, sir.
Yeah, Triple, thanks for having me. I want to say big thank you to Usfulen and all the one with the text. And they follow the text religiously. I hope say I sound clearly. Okay, good. I just want to take them from the contribution of diaspora to Sierra Leone. Apart from the remittances, the way they send, I think social media don't make them clear fully. We all know, say, diaspora gets the ability for also help for influence and able for shape the minds of the Sierra Leoneans the way they vote. We don't see so many. The fact any issue or thing will happen as Sierra Leone when a negative. If you watch, even the government they cast the blame on diaspora. So then don't say diaspora very, very much important. So now that make not only we see the CD they say the need for bring everyone on board. I think say the necessary don't see and say that particular thing the diaspora they're able to influence people them the actions them and their minds them as Sierra Leone day. So I think not only remittances we are good at sending. I think many they listen even to this program. Many Sierra Leoneans they listen, many they learn. We they open their eyes them to many other things. Them, you see, even this government they use social media a lot for ensure say they influence the decisions of during the past election. So it's very much important. We see even the president talk they say social media now one two way with very significant what they use. So I think say diaspora then really they do extremely well in that area. They although people that some man gets their own thoughts, say well then they influence negatively or whatever. But I think say we at this platform we they do extremely well for ensure say we educate, we entertain because we get even the Friday all these the goodies time, we they entertain people. So I think say we did do best at that side. I get few questions people the way I think say I don't know if they want if that these questions then go they run the minds of people them. Yeah. Why Fisher in any time we camp an opposition case? Whenever I come from opposition case, na only Fisher. Now the only judge within a salon, or na no more qualify for handle opposition case. It's a big question where I think say we need an answer to yeah. Giving when I say letter or then tweet for make Dr. Samura Kamara and others give the travel documents. You see, something happening. Then they make we like they begin to ask a lot of questions. Yeah. Why now then they ask for the documents them? Is it not a deliberate attempt for curtail the man in campaign strategies or in travel pattern? Yeah, the man don't they how long for when they sit down with the NEPA in this case? They don't ever call for a travel document. They say, okay, we're not restrict and travel one. Now they say, well, this no blame. You see, certain time we can ask this question: how independent is our judiciary? I could remember they asked the spokesman for the judiciary when El Cas. He just they beat around the bush no more. He just they beat around the bush no more. But when we look with the say with the judiciary, it stands a lot. We don't talk on an issue. Say then get a test of at hand. How well then they do this test, and now we see so. All of the time we are not able for like I say the people who were involved in this particular matter, this chance rebuilding issue, only they submit their own and travel documents them. Now say, oh, this one I think if we able for bring this man come law put a list in one place, they don't even travel. You know, certain they something anyway then they do way this judiciary they do they make a lot of people they ask questions we just like we the election commission themselves certain things then they do then they make people begin to see a lot of things them where then they begin make people not get easy eyes at them. Yeah, from the start of this thing, not all this man, not call and say well bring the documents them because when I say that I don't begin to travel, you don't get written and call now on a one for restrict them. Just like one of the texts that they say. It definitely get for cut the man a visit short. But I mean also now we needing documents for not travel or whatever. One of them don't take come from the starting of the case. Like they say again, any APC person talk something now, trust me, especially the executive. But this particular matter, if you not be careful, then they hold them back. So how independent is our judiciary in Sierra Leone? It's a big question. I'm not like for remind people and this, but it's there in the TRC report. With judiciary, the one by the factors that will make people perish in Sierra Leone by the war, injustice. So they have to stand their grounds. The reason why we get to judiciary now for let them able forget bring check and balances. Also things say what they call now them for be independent, clean. This entire case, not to one person involved, but other in case name they up. Any side you turn at this man or this man. Why him? On the other hand, then they promote the man self because then they make people against sympathy for anymore. If they don't know. If I mean, no say this man will no more for travel waiting and call. Why would I don't call them long since when I say well you bring the travel document, they can't surrender them. Now because when I don't really say they don't travel, they go this, that, they will not be, it's really sad. For me, oh, that's my personal take. That's not my personal take, Tripoli. With the judiciary for really stand out. It really need for stand out in political business. They're not for being seen like they meddle with politics. How we for trust and believe in them? The last time when they sit down by this same case, and the same one talk say, then for travel go now the chance rebuilding, then for this, then for that. Did they ever give us a statement say they don't left? They ever get you see, now make us say then they'll make people ask lot of questions. We really they expect with the judiciary for be people away for be totally independent, devoid from politics. But again, when you look at the structure, I always say this one. When you look at the setup of the judiciary, even we police or whatever, they will never be independent. Like the two reasons we make they say we judiciary not gonna be independent. The finances of the judiciary, who that they give them, not the government. So if they want to make the government cut their budget down, they will definitely get for listening to the government. Even when at the parliament they approve the judges them, who that they pick them? Now the president. I always they say this. And President Biomi don't even say him. And not they pick anybody we nothing say believe. So the other question when me ask, that word who can say it has pleased the president. Who they beg this constitution if they go change them. Law gets the thing where they please the president for making the pick people. Up till today, we certain clauses then the way they now that we constitution and even inside parliament, we still get clauses the way we define very difficult and now government in government out they use for disadvantaged people. Consultation at parliament, that go tell waiting at the definition. 30 days with all we landed people that will get. There is never a definition for consultation at parliament. They not get arguments in and out, to and fro, back and forth. 30 days they not get clear definition. So that's the same thing. When you come to the judiciary, when you look at the structure alone, you always the butcher here say, even if you get somebody who want to stand out as a judge or whatever, but the structure will be for it is subjective for making bound to the president. The same thing to the police. When you look at the structure, how the setup, no matter what you do as IG, you will be subjected for making answer to the president because it has pleased the president. So who they beg the judiciary? Do the election not they far? Let them able for handle this matter in a way where Sierra Leone peace will continue. Will they beg the judge? Let them able for on this. Now this thing they say we don't deal to even this same program we don't talk on this thing. Some of who they pray for the judge, let God get wisdom. Because if anything waiting and call, trust me, it's going to be a very difficulty for control of Sierra Leone. If anything will go affect this election, it's going to be difficult. So they beg Papa Fisher, do ya, depend on God, like Solomon in the Bible. No, please, mutamanded, tomorrow you begin say, I regret them. Every day that counts down to the election, and every day the tension they increase that alone. Whether we dey shy for Siam or not, every day the tension they increase. Some man can say that social media the tension. It's not true. When you go na the ground, you dey begin see they see the tension every day. We dey see speech upon speeches, the way government opposition that they pull, whether they do the campaign. So we dey beg and we dey continue for pray. Let God give Fisher wisdom, but make he use the wisdom wisely. I think that I'm your take Tripoli.
Thank you very much, Alpha.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I want to say thanks to Alpha for your contribution today. Make a come with Tony, and then if you get something for add, well, yourself go get a bite of this one. If not, we'll go left here. But let's out Tony first. You just come in. We talk about the APC flag bearer in New York, and Judiciary say everybody for report within traveling document on the 1st of April. So you will come, now then you meet Sweeper. Welcome on board, Tony Touye Jones. You get the platform.
Yeah, Abraham, thanks for having me. Kushe Kabo Fambuling. You know, waiting me just want do now for just caution the SLPP government, because in 2017 and 2018 we see the same pattern in the sense APC by then was in power. Their focus was on KKY. We all know. We all like when a visionary me they support KKY because we all want where we country focus on the right thing. We know the world they pray for within this platform. They focus on even where Tunis they say the diaspora they contribute a lot, because in terms of remittances and everything we inject into the economy, it helps so much in terms of foreign exchange and everything. At the end of the day, just because of KKY in one green, they defranchise a whole lot of people that who don't support the party, just like within the camp for can galvanize funds. People were giving their Tomango taking 401k in this and that just for help, just because of KKY. Then count to sin. You understand? Then forget what APC say. APC me the bill. I mean, SLPP me the bill a force where at the end of the day SLPP win the election. So many laws that we bring and then there's an mitigate against APC who APC lost 2018 election. You understand? And I see the same pattern again. For every time Samura, immediately after the convention, Samura win as flag bearer, we see them come up again and defend this case get live. You understand? Again, Samura left, he go Leone start in camp, where then go try for, boost the morale, because then they travel for this qualification of African Nations Cup, AFCON. You understand? The next day, we see public notice, people don't know for they go there, or politician, or this or that or that. Again, as a move, we go, a car American, we see the same thing. I feel say the SLPP get for focus on the ball, rather than the man. You understand? The main thing where they for focus span, where this election get for be on, we get for this election get for be a decisive factor in the economy. They've made, as based on the president, quoting the president, they've made so much gains, they've achieved their manifesto promise and everything. At the end of the day, if the economy, where the standard of living, you understand, so high in terms of the cost of living, so high, so high, you understand, all those gains within the economic will be eroded just because basic yam. You just mentioned something, say you get policy where you talk to me. No, me just come out alone, just like how other people themselves just come out alone. The economy is really in a mess. I said this the other day. I go Guinea last year May, you know May, it's 1 year it's. I give 1 million a Pamlap, then give me 750,000 euros. This is not country where you give 1 million to then give 150 francs Guinean. With money, I give 1 million and give 750. Less than a year, where I just go Guinea for the council, I give 1 million, then give me 450,000 euros. Imagine no country they give 1 million less than the way APC made it. So I feel say them focus for be on the economy. Forget about in fact all these things just like we my brother just say, the Alpha just say, then they make the man become more popular. They have to focus on the things where go make people and go that did in a ballot for go vote na the ballot box where go make they either vote them in or then vote they out. Focusing on Samura every time when you make a move, then therefore put public statement, you they make the man become popular. Just like how them APC they do in KKY. You understand? You they make the man become popular. And just like how everybody they share the same sentiments. This election, nobody know the rigor. If now rigging somebody feel say it able for rig this election, no. The international community know they put money, they sit down they rig this election. Nobody know they rig this election because all modalities get for they in place. Even the one they say when opposition, when APC or other parties there, then get for open. So I feel say the need for focus on the things that the bread and butter when they're in a campaign on. When are the major thing, all these things when they go when they use fisher, the judiciary, everything, they help. APC in 2018, at the end of the day, they lost election. Focus on KKY and everything. We all know. We know I'm going into details. You understand what I mean? Now, on the focus on the guy after convention, I bring this case. The man go visit Leone, I bring public notice. The man move again on a boom. No, focus on the economy. Some of you just come out salon. Things are hard. But Kube Gamande na treats. Now then, una for focus on. That then the people get for go vote that day for una. This you just could have studied and they pass this exam. Not for them waiting and call in or this or that or that. No. We were there just the question say some of the remittances so they make in a salon. It's too much. Not to say we continue in Bengo when no more they take, no more they take. No. Because it's like international community, they give aid, grants, this. No. We say self way there as diaspora, they inject so much. No. Focus on the economy. We economy was look Guinea, never we. Now 950 francs, 30 there for $100 na Conakry. For over a year now, it not even cost 1 million. We don't reach 2 million. Now first month they start so tomorrow. Price they can hike back again on basic commodities. And you see you can see certain people and so arrogant they try for telling us. I mean, some of our expectations were so high on this government. Some of you say, oh, this is the Sujaman government where he come, things go change, just like how this guy they do in Guinea. Now the reverse will they see. We were expecting for say life for don't transform. We for don't see that process say for say wait, basic transportation, people still they suffer. The last day I talk the following day ferry broke down. We don't even get buses. Basic amenities, basic things that we they cry for. This 21st century where you go say internet facilities are so fucking expensive. Before you put 1,000 units or whatever, it don't done. Then the thing on for focus on because when they get them free, when they get everything now on a doorstep, when not care about the poor man, the masses they suffer. Don't call a spade a spade. You wait there, so that's what because some man say, oh, politics in benefits now this holiday, not the next one. No. What you will profit you when you gain the whole world and lose your soul. So this are all on that. Count, check, history. All the people that went on go. Let's back about Blessed Mary, they all don't go. You there mass words, get at this, get at this, get at that, get at that. Who said you get for crown? You know they die? You they die, you left her. Wanna focus on the economy. People that they die for basic sickness. The sickness where you go to hospital for. I go na life care where they near Lumley police station. Where I the feel sick, I go there. You see a lot of people they can't spend money for unnecessarily. For basic things that we on hospital is a corner hospital. They will provide the basic services for people that forgive them for cure and sickness in the. I feel saying that for be we focus. And then the government for it, not for the campaign. So many things that the way the society need. So many things that the way society need. You where they support. Sit down, let's do a forensic audit. Check out the economy. Is it okay for you? You gonna market. You not even use $100 right now as a loan. And some money salary, you know, even $100. I they survive. Now God one grain. So sometimes you talk to certain people, they feel say even when you live in the diaspora, you not forget voice. No, we need to get voice because we inject so much as alone in terms of remittances. Even in December, you go, you see how the amount of money Sierra Leone and they bring. So many times, we have begin to focus on this one man, we have to focus on him, use all type of energy, all what this on the man. We have to focus on the basic things where people don't get for good at the ballot box for. The economy. The economy is very, very, very important. Una where they support, una talk to una brother. I feel say not so no more they feel the pinch. They don't get for day forever. They get for commodity one day. They will get for commodity one day, then they forever. Then say no go reach 10 years. Una get for get conscience, let them focus on the things that were very important. Look, one bag of rice now over 650,000. Over 650,000. Then una they support the bad. Una they see the bad. We don't get anything against the government. Any government can allow they survive. We all go survive. But what do they try for? What is that the man will not get that money for go, we not get in salary not even each $100. When salary not even each 2 million. When if you picking sick, I picking go good school. Even though they say free medical, free quality education. But there are certain things that Kroma say soup sweets on our money. You know the picking of the way on money go school so but quality education. No, you go for it. If you know it's bell food, I go concentrate in school. I go able concentrate for make you can house, you can study. When it's a can house, better food not there for it. And food they plays very important role at the beginning brain cells. So food is a very important thing. So even when they talk about quality education, that picking up for eat before you go school, that picking up for get lunch before you go school, that picking up for get transport before you go school. So many things then the way they compounded around. And focus on the economy, focus on every time this guy moves, when I begin to make statements, when I they learn, APC do the same thing and KKY. Say they even the franchise don't you remember that? Just because they bring to sim. Just for the franchise, one girl person. It's time for hot them. Thousands of people that way hot. Because the man go, don't spend the money. This now they go now go for member of parliament, for other position, they say no, you're not eligible because you get to sim. Now they do the same thing. Now they make the man become popular every day. This guy becoming popular every day. Because for every time when I get headlines, they call him Thomas, top of mind awareness. Everybody they hey Samura again. When they make the man they get more sympathy, more sympathizer than we go vote for her. But now focus on the economy. The economy is important. Country Guinea where they never we. Most Canada they even go. I go na the parking ground for go Conakry. The guy tell me place say well, he say na the only passenger with it. People don't they even go by market again. I go for Canada, can use me motor. The guy go park on a Pamlap and cross go Conakry. Now Guineans then they Canada, then they Canada. No, we don't they go again. Now then they come buy Gary, then they come buy Upamine, and then they come buy thing because when they count their money get value when they change it. I did say Upamlap, I return with 300,000 Guinean money, then give me 600 Salon money. So imagine when they count 300,000, now 600,000, they go just come buy Boku markets and can't go again. So then they say they create shortage of scarcity of the basic food stuff there within that border area. And they don't not only that border area, then they can go. You know, see truck they can as fast, go truck they can as fast, they can buy Gary, they can buy Pamine, they can buy food stuff for the way expensive way cheaper. Can go. That's how they create scarcity in our country. That's the thing for the focus on. The economy, the loans is just depreciate. Every day they depreciate. I mean, it's really sad. So when they go salon fast, we they talk from a standpoint of evidence, fact-based. Not to wait till they read in a paper, not to wait till they see on social media. It's really tough, man. I mean, they focus on the economy. The economy is very important. If you cannot eat, go get quality education. We're gonna school and sleep in the sleep because you know it's better food. I mean, let them focus on the ball. Let them left the man. Focus on the ball. The economy is not the ball right now.
All right, thank you very much, Tony.
You're welcome, Abraham.
Full line open now. If you want to be part of the program, you get opportunity. If you don't call, we'll call you back. You get 3 minutes, 5 calls. 3 minutes, you don't call, we'll call you. Yeah?
Hello?
Yes, caller, you get 3 minutes. Who that we talk to?
Typically, this one I talk to William from Ohio.
You get 3 minutes, sir.
Thank you so much. I appreciate. And my own take na Fisher. I believe say the law, if you want me accuse surrender in passport, now lawyers they make application. They make application based upon the person in flight risks. Probably say the person gets possibility for making run away out of the country, not again, or for making interfere with witnesses. As the case may be, as Samura in case, I don't believe say Samura gets all two of them thing and they like say Samura they at flight risks. Say if he do it in passport, he go out of the country and not go come again. It's so ridiculous to make Fisher of all the behave so. And I think they like you wonder, you as a lawyer, for becoming like very, very, very difficult. To become a lawyer very difficult. After all which you don't go through, the rigorous way don't go through. You don't become a lawyer, you don't turn a judge. Up till now, you're not able to differentiate. You still they behave like people who not go school. They make politicians they use you. And you happy with waiting commander. Now so as APC they use them. Look and nobody need to but again. These are I'm not they get this educated. We don't you make like they feel like say education has scam some of them people and you don't suffer, people don't suffer, pay for you till you don't become a lawyer, a judge. Who na politician if I can tell you which for do way you know exactly which for do. It's so ridiculous. Look what happened with LAJ. How you try posting throughout in trial, you know get bail. For which we don't see politicians that we thief money, the white paper. So which are the essence of this commission of inquiry? We don't see people with the name they see them thief billions, but no ever jail. No look at they pass to the likes of Anescoma, the likes of that, they all they pass. Legiona let's say go take 4.5 million, I go sentence 9 years. What about them people and with the thief? See the other thing, audit reports, the recent audit reports is saying enough for audit the office of the president, office of the vice president, office of the first lady. Even when audit them 3 offices, then the money we lost about coupers the 2-3 year away, then they do audit. I don't get I said people I'm not able to understand which are the message where they preach. I don't really understand why then people are they see people matter they look people like say people are idiots. It's sad, bruh. It's really sad, Tripoli. The things the way they happen on a daily basis, not good for the talk about. These are always the tell Sierra and this now opportunity for tell politicians and say we are not a fool. If APC then back then gets power, then take power and not do the same thing and not do well, more vote them out until we get the right people. This is my message I want to send to Sierra Leone and then please. We know not to sentiment politician and then for honor. We know to the honor politician there. Then we can now don't fail. We put time for campaign and say more give them more time. Now this happen now that if no we know one story now Ukraine war now Russia war we know one story now make we put you now there for fix then crisis then they. No president no go ever come with crisis no go dey bra. No president you never ever be again. No president, any president we can meet issues. So no can't tell you like say issue na make you know able to do well. No, we need to take the excuses and flame the excuses there. We've gone past that stage. Thank you so much,
All
sir.
right, thank you very much, caller. Please don't go 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Don't get a lot of calls there right now. But you don't call, we know what you will call you back, yeah? The phone line don't close, not call again, no. The one that don't call, now they will call back. Yes, caller. You get 3 minutes. Who that will they talk to?
Yes, Triple Emina Omar Fafana, and then thank you so much to add me on the program. God bless you and protect you, and we to the ask God for God give you. Yesterday, I have right to go on yesterday topic or today topic because yesterday I missed your call. That time I've been so busy.
Okay.
I've been calling.
Now 3
so
minutes you get,
busy.
so you left to hear you are making, but you get 3 minutes.
Okay, yeah, okay. 1961, I don't call 1961 will not be get, and then well, I know I will go back 1961 because 1961, and then we not get MoneyGram. 1961, we not get, and then right now. So who said I go tell your mom say go put pots in a fire. I send something for 5 minutes. You don't go take that money. You know,
and then this topic would go past like today. So what you may they tell everybody, we need to respect leader. This politics business all depend mortal man waiting and then even pan the Quran or pan the Bible work, anything about way they think about. Then say after God, now would that they say we leader then respect. You know, if we say for say we need to respect leader, then no more than we too. Then they pay attention, what did they do? Lord left them, let them do what then walk. But if we say, Lord talk this one, do this one, this one, after some time, we need to see no benefit. And we know go come on America now or na overseas, go to na salon for say one go fight lawyer or justice. Then you don't feel that day. Anybody get you don't feel. So and 1961 too again, that is too much. We are not going to go back 1961. 1961 will not be the travel for go any country. Salon will not be the travel day. Will be the travel, but not too much. For go na the Arab country there, America, the Western world there, been there. So I don't want to go back there back to. So please, me on contribution today, Lord respect leader. If we respect leader, we country they go successful. If we not respect leader, I swear to me, God, we need to ever go before. Now back out no more, we go back. So thank you so much to adding me. I like your program because you did at the true side. Let God protect you and save all of you. And your contribution at it.
Thank you very much, Fofana.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Yes. Please don't call again. The phone line don't close. Yes, caller, I get 3 minutes. Who that would they talk to?
Well, this is Busy Park, California. Assalamu alaikum to all my Muslim brothers and first month 9 they come. Next tomorrow we welcome we new month. First, I want for say thank you now all they listening. The program is really fine today. Really fine. Every day the program fine anyway, not for today no more. Every day the program fine. Every day we dey learn. I just want to go beyond what Mr. Tony be say, towards we think they go on a salon yonder. Salon, me every day where they car, they talk more about the youth there. Like this Fisher guy all the time, this guy, they use them more than salon. I mean, I can get problem with them. This guy in Canada place he don't know for say in back now side a common first before he don't turn like this. He grow up before he don't do like this. Nobody not be ever know for say he go Canada this art here, he can't be as a lawyer. You go be a lawyer na this art here today, but you don't know about tomorrow. You get for die one day. You will go beat the big lawyer before you. This kind of man there, if the youth there na salo, they not set example for them, man. They not go left. From since when man be they go na both school self. This kind of man that that kind of people that they fight for go they raid.
No,
when
no,
you
busy part.
Anyway, me man.
No,
That's something like this. And I know you want for you before, but this kind of man them.
No.
Anyway, thank you. Lano point you show.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. Not so yeah, we're not to promote violence, we're not to promote anything like that now, yeah. And don't not make we emotions ride over we. And we are responsible for waiting with the talk now, yeah. But please, not make your emotion ride over you. Yes, caller, how they talk to please?
Yeah, Mr. Triple, we will talk to Samuel Toronka.
Toronka, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Yes, sir. The only way I just want to contribute, I feel say this is a crucial time for people in Sierra Leone, where they need the government more than anything else, because when you check how the rates of the country they now, although we get other people where then they only support of their own party because not to the country, they will tell you say it's hard anywhere, but they forget for most say the economy like other countries with Sierra Leone. Are two different things that they try for compare. The country they will find yourself. Yeah, things are hard, but you never ever know. My brother, you go to supermarket, they will me buy today 50 cents, you go meet and sometimes 70 cents, but you not gonna know because your salary self they come up. You say the work, if they add anything, any commodity price they add, the salary they come up, then you work by hours. Where in Sierra Leone, the least salary where they pay is 500,000. Rice bag of rice is 600 something thousand. So where is the rest you get some for take care of your family? You for pay transport and other things. And the facility that we get in their country there, you know, get half in Sierra Leone. So people stop for compare. I show a video where somebody did video, see the woman come out Ghana, he come back prepare this, that from Ghana, it's cheap na salon than Ghana. Forgetting the rate, the Ghana money value per salon money, that is one. Then you forget to say, then things them the way they call from na Ghana. Some of the things they produce them in a salon, we produce them now. Okay, why they for go there na they for there na salon? People they forget all the things and they try for compare. That is not the case now. Sierra Leone is dying. People are dying, suffering for hunger. People are dying with hunger. This is what people are supposed to concentrate on. Government will go and take things that were not necessary. Call case, no case. This is not the thing right now for focus. Now the economy is die. Nobody no go take the economy of Sierra Leone so in the everyday things that they go up, dollar they rise. As me they say just now, a businessman from even 1 year, he lost $1,000. How you go encourage investor for going to a country? This is the things that they're supposed to concentrate on. So that later we encourage investor to come. Okay, poverty if they get another 5 years, it's going to be worse. Because we know this is nothing structural we don't put say, okay, if you do 5 years, it will be better. We let people left for support bad things. Don't remember Sierra Leone. Don't forget about this party. Sierra Leone, don't put up to they go through. The privilege the whole we will get in a salon, no will get the naya. We only there for come for friend, for low we put people there over there. The salon no sweet, you know go sweet for we all the over here. So this naya I want to say, low with people that will concentrate on the salon making go before. Thank you, sir. God bless you.
All right, thank you very much, Tonka. No worry, we don't call, I'll call you back here. But no new calls again, please. Yes, caller, what would they talk to, please?
Hi, Triple in Abakish Bendule talk.
Yes, Bakish, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, my own contribution this evening, just continuous prayer, no more for we country. Let God see it through because it's really, really pathetic and sad, you know, because we get too much hope for see this government here for be able to help the suffering of we citizens them. You know, like me first, I be really, really get hope on them. I be feel say better get for them, but it turned out to be the worst, you know. And the worst thing about it all, like when I look out back for the one that they aspire for can't take over them, like who for them and trust we own vote on them and then tell them say when I pull them one there so they know they give we like a message of hope. Because at least what to for be one from their opposition and they let them give we hope, let them give we say we trust them and then we vote them in with the get peace. You know, but when they listen to their own message back, they turn you down like call all which the area about violence, all anything that we take power, they can't do this, they can't do that. Everything just messed up like now the country. I don't know which side the head, you know. Like God Nange for just intervene no more and but nobody not go tell me say they in the right mind, tell me say this government here so it do well, it do to the best of the aspiration which it be hopeful for letting can do for we. You know, nothing me not see, nothing me not see. Right now, some office they not become completely inactive. Then they untouch and follow. Then they follow the president all over the country, and not care about the economy anymore. The small coffer small money will get at the coffer, and any they misuse. So then they follow themselves. Then they spend up the money when they use for good campaign. So when they use how many vehicles then go now them villages then right now, not so their own personal money. Now the government money where people in the suffer right now, where therefore be done able insert some side in the country where they for reduce the price control where they go on at the country. So instability, you know, the inflation where they go on, all them things they for be able to help cushion the economy right now. But what did they do? And they misuse that. You know how much a liter fuel within the bond for going at inside and you know how much the money then they cost we, you know. Nothing is going on right now. Like with this, at the standpoint, nothing is going on. They campaign, but they still they don't work. I be fail to say the work now for don't speak for them, but they know they do them. And the one that we when they talk so say, oh look, can't put APC. We not trust them either.
We not trust them. We not trust none of the two parties. They nothing know the way they get for can win at different things. So we now where the campaign say, oh, Samura has been there, he has been there, he has do everything possible. No changes we not see. So not to if now the same people, you know, even get other sets the way they try or bring 19 where you go see say this thing get some ideas within the car start at the economy. Nothing, you know, now the same people that will be there around her and it's Kuma in worst time now then they follow Samura back. So when they watch the picture, it not look good for the country. It really not look good. So we just the pray no more. Let God take control. For real. But hope not it.
Thank you very much, Bakesh.
You're welcome.
Where we don't call? We then you do much, yeah? Don't worry. As long as we don't make that call, they can you do much. If you don't call, we look at your phone. 3 minutes, please. Tony Bex, you got 3 minutes, sir.
All a lot on this TV, don't you? You know why I can talk say reunion because me some of them what they call say reunion. No blame them, na shake they blame. Because I go put them, come pack them as alone, call them give them right as alone. Because most of the one when they come in program when they can't talk, negative things they will not make sense. Now they may suffer carrying us alone.
No, I want to hold you the first, Bex. Everybody get right to your opinion, sir. All man get right to your opinion. I want for me to be responsible for what they say. So person get right for call and say what you want to say out of your own mind. As long as you not be disrespectful and not promote violence and anything and they. So people get right. Not to say like the waiting person want to talk it's a monopoly. Now one green side we for go. All man get right, sir. So if person talk for where yourself can say well then you blame no. I just allow focus on what they talk now and we move on.
Yeah, but people don't understand what they say. We're all not going on the same channel.
Exactly. So now I make that person they talk with him, they talk.
But the problem is, let's remember say the two with the salon. Some of you come on a good some of you not come on a good If you not come on a good God don't make you don't go oversee today. God go bless you today. Don't look down for the sufferness of other people and the suffer. Also, you come out when the for suffering because today God don't change your life. If they can promote say a leader, if they can they say this. No. Let me look what is wrong. Who say wrong? As long as we're not correct. The brother also this right and a lockdown. Waka. We want village now and the whole population as alone. You understand? Then divide pass alone. But when they get good, the justice system, no government, no party, nobody know the close as it. Because they don't take fake, they don't take bribe, they don't take nothing. Because you see, when they protest the whole from last week, when they talk, yesterday, they never say what they come out. They think peaceful. They see policemen, they work out people peaceful, all team peaceful. They try to stop and the court say no. For protest, not people the right. Let them go protest, let them build it. They almost say in point. If something not the worker, no talk and say no the worker. Go Ghana. People, you see when some people like to talk, no talk about Africa because me I don't work in a plenty Africa country. So we know the last, we did barely the last. But when people they tell people like the truth, they don't know the accent because they go don't smile or we don't go overseas. Like some man their life don't change, they don't see good infrastructure, good health care, government they help them, they get job, money they come. So if you say salon now, you just like say you see the problem now with Sierra Leone and trip why they try for talk. The selfishness why they talk about it. When they look the people over in this Sierra Leone like they're not a human being. If the people and the suffer, lots of them they suffer. If we get right for low talk for the people, low talk for the people, and because when you talk then when they talk, then they put them in prison. So if here you know if you don't open this platform, we know they get this right or this chance for let us say talk the truth. Like no one they benefit from no government, no one they like if you not if you tell me say name almost ministers, even the former president says they are not sabi name fine. If you say name all them parties, I not sabi them. But who they talk about they don't talk the truth. If this man said all from A to Z, let allow the system. Let the system prove them. Let God bless us. Okay, because if you don't come do good, I will bless you. When you come, you can't expect people. Like Fisher, what make me the tongue of Fisher. Fisher, I'm a cab driver in London. For a cab driver, go to the Chief Justice. Let know how Salon you select. La let people. Salon, sorry.
All right. When it can come to politics with tension and they're very high, and I don't think say let's just try for compose yourself. Well, they talk for the betterment of Sierra Leone. Everybody get right to your opinion, you know? Everybody get right to your opinion. Please. Everybody feel free for making voice be heard. The same thing they talk against government and the same thing Baku said they try for do. Because like waiting that next man they go talk, I'm making talk. Yes, Umar, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Thank you very much. Well, we now know a little bit about law. Salon Constitution, they not get jury, not just judge, no more the pass order, no more the pass sentence. Because most of them cases here, they see, Kamarimba, it for be a jury case. Now, case for be a jury case. And if they not be sitting on a jury case, then they ask them. The judge supposed for ask them, yeah, so then they do. You want a jury case? You want jury or you want the judge dying for past judgment? Same thing with this young man, but this man don't go jail for 9 years. Tony hit the nail on the head. But the problem is, people then they forget it. SLPP, look all the guys them. They know the country where we there. The country is so gullible and they're so lean one side when it comes into tribal region and color. There's no need for campaign. SLPP no need for campaign. Just like where APC not be the campaign. They pick some more than a red. Anybody where they red, now red. Whether thing be bad or thing good or they vote red. Now that SLPP they bank on. Because I don't say this trading. No country not then at the world. When a civilized country, because I don't know civilized. When a civilized country, where the people are all get their head together, where they look mad at you and even get 1,000 votes. Because when a country they improve with you people them in terms of employment, the way of the basic necessity. Give them light, give them water, give them good health facility. Let them get work. Because what you might not understand, say, the more people, the more way engage the way for investors and for camp, or we all Salon brothers, and look what you talk, say, a brother almost they lost 10,000 or more dollars. If that man they not be lost that money, who knows? Maybe before opening an ice cream shop, when go hire 3 or 4 for young people and with the rubbish that place there. If you bring it, what the America hold on to? America not hold on that much into corporate, big corporate too. Then they always tell you say small businesses. Because if you get, you not go get where we get 10,000 big corporate company, but if they get 20,000 small businesses, and then 20,000 and if everyone hire 5 people, 6 people, you they move the unemployment stick. And when you move the unemployment stick, the government they get money because the people here now in return then they pay tax. And when they pay tax, the government don't get money. The government self now they do well because the one that will be on welfare, they don't move them off welfare. How this hard for no? Why this so much like a big thing for Africa? Some the countries they do well. Ghana they move. In fact, well, Ghana the night and day now with we. That the matter be them people they're not for nothing. They're not the whole 5 years. Me I will challenge anybody. Don't they can cost me at the chat side. Let them tell me how many people in West Sierra Leone employed, not to the government too, by private sectors. Let them tell me they're not reach 1,000 in the whole 5 years where this guy take over because no company not there. Let anybody show me the company where come in, we hire 300 people or 500 people from where Marabio come in. This man, I get relatives and friends where feel to me na SLPP. Because I've been so there into this guy because the head I got for APC, I've been say they wreck me down. As if God don't bring somebody. This guy, the way we in look with the military background, this no nonsense guy, he can't take we head on. Because me not been in Africa where it rule it. I not been there, I not see the war, I not taste them, I not area. But just hindsight, for a Reno said, this guy, look who's out with people on the go. When this go stop, because if this man win again, if their people here win again, because the thing is the people are not here. When you listen to Raman Soare, you listen to Lima, you know say they're not here. Then say, then they do well. Anytime we ask them and say then don't do well so much that they're not even campaign. I got help with. Thank you very much. But this is bad. This is sad for anybody they text. They cost people about this government. Why you could do that? What kind of human being will you be? You not get people in a salon? You not care about anybody? God will pay you now. This is not a pass right now. Because this is not right. This is not right.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Omar. I'm about to kick about thank you for the stars. Right again. Okay. UAG stars, thank you. Got the comment on pass mark. But Omar, our last caller. We'll go there back tomorrow. Huh? We'll there back tomorrow. I was gonna have another interesting topic if anything emergency not come up. It's gonna be another interesting one. So we'll meet again tomorrow. And so Tripoli go say Tata. I be supposed to don't come out here. I don't tell goodbye all. I don't tell goodbye. But I wish you 1 minute.
Okay.
1 minute no more.
Okay. Actually, I've listened to all the analysis. Then where you panelists then been they try for talk and thing. But now one thing we know from here, Samura gets advantage on the trip in New York. 1 year, most of them people then like the U.S. ambassador to United Nations, a colleague of Samura. The British ambassador to the UN, a colleague to Samura. And with I just the fear, let the situation not can be like Zambia, where the opposition in 2 months to election and thing and get for bring a problem, we bring chaos in the country and other thing. And I won't take up too much of your time, but the program I really enjoy on today. But now a sad story. Yeah, now a sad story. So thanks very much for the day.
All right, thank you very much, sir. We'll be back tomorrow. Till tomorrow, Tripoli say Tata.